Okay mate, this is the first running of the real car. Now I know it's a big ask, but let's get some useful data and get you used to how the practice sessions work. Let's start the season as we mean to go on, eh? I know we can have a great year, so let's go.
Hello everyone, it's Mediwood back here again, and welcome back to the series. This is episode 2 of my F1 My Career series.
Okay, me again mate. We've made some changes to the way that ERS works this year, so you're going to have multiple modes to choose from in the race now. Have a play around with them in your MFD during the practice sessions and think about how you might use them on race day. I'll check back with you soon to chat more about it.
Yeah, this is the first running of the actual car. Really excited to see what we can do with the car, and ready for the journey of trying to get better, learn all the tracks, you know, learn everything that comes with sim racing. So yeah, let's get right into it. So initially this is just a default setup. You can tell already the brake bias I don't really like. Really easy to lock up the fronts, a lot of understeer there as you can see. Car does not turn at all. Definitely gonna have to tweak the setup as we go here. High speed didn't feel that bad corner wise. Yeah, up the gears we go. ERS is open. Getting around 200, 201 on the straight. Down the gears we go. Quick flick left and right. Wasn't too bad. Flip the inside curve, which I didn't want to do. Find the braking point at the little gap there. As you can tell, we locked up and no bueno. Fast forward a little bit now to the actual track acclimatization. Can't even say that word. Down in the fourth gear we go. Take a little bit of extra curve on the right. Up the gears we go. Down the gears into turn 3. Try to get the car all the way on the right for turn 4. A little bit understeer still. Down the gears we go again for turn 6. Turn 7. Could have took a lot more speed through there. Need to. I actually do need to take more speed through there. Down the gears we go. A little more, but still not carrying enough speed through there, and clipping that curb on turn 10 is not ideal because it unsettles the car. So we're going to send a little bit of a front lock up again into turn 11. Got to get that down for the actual race and qualifying coming up. I think we got to mess with the setups too. Clip the inside of the grass and unsettle the whole entire car. We ended up saving it, keeping on the track, but obviously ruined that lap. But thank goodness it is practice, and this is what practice is for. So yeah, I chose not to edit any of that stuff out just because I'm new to sim racing, so I mean, you can't be perfect right away. The Williams blocking the racing line there, that wasn't very nice of him. Can't tell if that was Sainz or Albon. Way too deep into that corner again. Yeah, that's the thing about sim racing though. You can try so many different things, see what works for you, and then kind of tweak it to your benefit. This again is still the default setup, I believe. I did end up changing it as we move forward here. Wasn't too bad of a turn 9 and 10. It's just still not carrying enough speed, and the car just lags. Really get mid corner. Oh my god, we actually made the corner. Oh, dipped the wheel. Yep, kinda. We dipped the wheel in the gravel. Slow dip.
Program complete.
Yeah, just really getting a feel for the track. Kind of trying to get the pace of where we need to be. I think the time trial record is like a minute 15, so obviously we're not doing any of that today. But I at least want to try to get to the minute 20, minute 21. I think that's where I think the race pace is going to be for the rest of the grid. Again, we're more focusing on the long stints here in the practice sessions as we haven't really run any soft tires. Focusing on the mediums and the hards. Again, turn 9 and 10, not the greatest. That was probably my best turn 10 there. Just barely clipped the curb. Down the gears we go to turn 11. Fourth, a little bit of front lock on the left. But not too bad. Let the car slow down in time. A little bit of another front lock, but was able to keep it going. Didn't really lose that much time. Minute 21, so it's not horrible. Now we'll
and a warm welcome, everybody.
Session.
We're here in the heart of Melbourne. It's Albert Park, and it's qualifying for the Australian Grand Prix.
As you heard with Crofty, it's qualifying time. Yeah, this is my first qualifying session, so not really sure what to expect. Yeah, let's get right into the first lap here. Okay, get up to 8th gear here. I'm aiming for the first kind of the flag light here. Downshift into 5th. Take an extra curb on the right there. Hit the curb gracefully just on the right there. Go all the way up to 8th gear again. And waiting again for this sign here on the left. Downshift a little bit early on the braking. Didn't really want to hit that curb. Try to shove the car to the right. Get around the left. Avoid that sausage curb. This turn is kind of flat out here. Now into turn 6, just gradual brake. A little bit, try to hit that curb and use as much curb as you can on the exit of turn 7, which I did not really do that much here. A little bit late on the DRS there. Not really sure how to use the battery too, so that's a big learning curve here.
Okay, we've been pushed down to P13.
Brake a little bit, wasn't too bad, better than my practice sessions. So up the gears we go, 6th, 7th, and 8th, using a bit of battery. Using again the brake marker sign to slow down here. That's my braking point, and we binned it again. That is going to be a waste of a first lap for Q1. Definitely going to put us on the back foot and put us at risk of getting eliminated again. And I think there's a car right on me. I hear him, yep. And we lock up everything into the last turn of number 13. I think it was either Max or Sonoda. Yeah, minute 25.1 is terrible. So yeah, we do have to go again. Second lap for Q1. As you can see, we're P20. So yeah, let's see if we can improve that drastically. But I think this car has some pace in it. I just have to find it.
And we've been pushed down to P20.
Yep, hit again. Alright, aiming for that marker there to hit the brake. Take a bunch of curb on the right here. Here we go. Let the car gracefully ease out of that corner. Again, aiming for this little wall extension to start braking. Here we go. Down in the 3rd. A little bit of a rear lock. Push the car to the right. Missed the curb. Kind of ran that curb over. That was a little bit slow. Set it through here. Up into 7th. Downshift. Clip that curb. Take as much curb as you can on the left. So far we're up 4/10. We're going to gain a lot at the turn 11 where we went off again. But we'll see here. Crucial turn 9 and 10. Downshift we go. Really went wide there. Not a very good turn. Definitely lost. Yeah, we lost pretty much all of our 3/10 there. We're going to aim for that a little bit earlier there. See if we can get braked in time. And we did. Finally we made that turn. Yeah, we made 2 seconds right. I'm aiming for this little microphone on the right there. It's really hard to see, but that's my braking point. Kind of car feels like it's on ice right here. I'm gonna cut the track a little bit here, shorten it to the line, and it's a minute 21. It's still only good for P18, so we have to go yet again for lap number 3. Here we go. just to get out of P1.
And we've dropped to P18.
And again, take as much curb as you can. Dip the wheel in the grass. Oh, kind of turning in. Got a warning for corner cutting. If you ain't cheating, you ain't trying. And down the gears we go into 4th and down to 3rd. Took a little bit too much curb there. Kind of shoved the car to the right. Turn left. Again, we got to get that corner down. A little slow through there. Car felt good through there. Downshift into 5th. You're going to use as much curb as you can. Centered it around there. Up to about a 1/10 and a half. DRS open. Try to get this turn 9 and 10. Let's see here. A little bit early on the commit. Kind of hooked my car up there with hitting that curb. That feels gnarly when you hit that on the wheel. Up 4/10. Downshift we go. Hard on the brakes. We make it. A little bit of front lock, but we're okay. Nice turn 12. Into a nice turn 13 there. So far up 7/10. Last corner here. Always feel like it's on ice. As you can see, we almost lose the car there. Ringing the neck out of the car.
Okay, there's 2 minutes left in this
6/10.
session,
Can
and
we
we're
make
in the
it?
drop zone. We need a
We
quick
can.
lap, or that's qualifying over
P9.
for us.
P number 9. So yeah, it took 3 laps, but we did survive Q1 at the minute 20 and 3/10. Liam also did get into Q2 as well with us, a minute 27, so we're 4/10 up on him, and that is the bottom 5. So not bad at all for the first qualifying session of our career.
Right, I've got a little bit of an electrical problem at the moment. We're working on it, so don't worry. We're going to get you out there as soon as possible.
As you can hear, our race engineer, we did have a little bit of an electrical problem for the start of Q2, so that delayed us by 2 minutes, but nothing crazy. Here we go, into our flying lap, first lap of Q2. See what we can do here. Took a healthy amount of curb on turn 1. Set us up nicely for this straight. Not bad at all. Finally able to shoot the car on the right there. Finally was able to hook up turn 4 and 5 here. That was a beautiful turn 6 and 7. Finally able to hook up with the car here. Took a little healthy curve. That was a big corner cut, but we got away with it. Purple through sector 2. Oh, just tickled the gravel a little bit. We're good. Not bad for the last 2 corners here. And again, this always feels like ice on this corner. Up the gears we go. Trying to cut the track as much as possible. Minute 19 and 9/10. A lot better. And yeah, that was our only lap we did for Q2. I didn't feel like we had anything else left in it, and we got Q3. So yeah, a minute. We're about a 1.4 off the pace, so not bad at all. Liam 15th. So yeah, we're about a 2nd and a 10th up on Liam Lawson, our teammate there. So yeah, first Q3 appearance for our first race. Not bad at all. Definitely don't know how we're going to get any more out of this car, but because yet again, we are the 4th worst car on the grid. So yeah, we're kind of exceeding expectations. Gonna fast forward a little bit here. It's gonna let the track kind of warm up, kind of see what the ballpark is for lap times here. Yeah, because the track is very busy. Okay, so we're doing about a minute 18.5s. 19.6. Okay, so now we kind of got a ballpark of what we got to do, so let's get out there for our flying lap. Sun is going down here in Albert Park as well. Game looks beautiful. Oh, get a little bit on the curb. Clean off both tires. Alrighty, here we go. Good exit out of turn 14 here. And let's get this flying lap going here for Q3. Took a healthy amount of curb, turning this Racing Bulls into a lawnmower here. Mowing the grass. So we did touch the curb a little bit there, just a little bit of a tap. Not the greatest turns 4 and 5 that I've had. Q2 I think was a little bit better. That felt pretty quick though. A little bit of a lag on the turn in, but we made it work. That was a beautiful turn 9 and 10, I think. One of the best I've done. Again, purple sector 2. Yeah, so our car is really quick in the fast corners. It's not bitter at the end here. It's always this last turn that can get you. Yeah, just gotta get better at those slow speeds. So let's see what we're gonna get for our time here. P7, minute 19.6. Yeah, improved a little bit on our Q2 time.
Up now, we have our grid lineup for the big race tomorrow. Be sure to join us then for what will no doubt be a fantastic race.
So yeah, really happy with P7. Look at that big gap. I was 6/10 off Charles, and then everyone else was kind of near me. So yeah, Lewis taking a little bit of time to get grips to that with that Ferrari. 6/10 off the pace of his teammate. But yeah, so yeah, we're beating our teammate Liam Lawson. Look at me. Let's go, boys. But yeah, not too bad. Definitely got to get used to all the procedures and stuff. Obviously, watching it and doing it is a lot different because, you know, I'm versed in Formula 1, but actually doing this stuff now is a big difference, and I need to improve on that. So yeah. So yeah, we were +7 for our qualifying position for expected. So what? They expected me to be P14. So yeah, no, we're not doing that today. Not today. Alrighty, let's get into the race here. Take it away, Crofty.
The winter is over. It's time for Formula 1 2025. Yes, that long break that you've all been coping with so well can now be put to the back of your minds. It's on-track action and it's off-track drama. That's what we're looking forward to. We go racing today then in the state of Victoria, where the drivers have 14 corners and 3.28 miles to navigate at an average lap speed of around 120 miles per hour. The close proximity of the barriers make accidents inevitable, and recent history shows us that a safety car is not at all out of the question. Let's run you through the driver grid order for today's exciting race. Oscar Piastri lines up on pole position, and Yuki Tsunoda completes the front row. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Verstappen, Norris, George Russell, and Leclerc. And it's Racing Bulls, Hamilton, Stroll, and Fernando Alonso. Sainz, Doohan, Alex Albon, and Lawson. Hulkenberg, Behrman, Esteban Ocon, and Andrea Kimi Antonelli. Gasly and Gabriel Bortoleto rounds off the grid. And with lights out just moments away, it's time to go down to the track. So I'm sure there'll be plenty to talk about this afternoon, and who's going to talk about it with us? None other than Naomi Schiff. Hi, Naomi. As much as I like testing, and I do love testing, and I've really enjoyed the build-up here and all the speculation, I really want to see some action. And finally today, we get some proper action on the track.
This is always such an exciting time in the season. First of all, it's the first time they'll be racing their new cars. So that's always an exciting thing for drivers to look forward to. But also, they've had a long time off during the winter break. So it's about dusting the cobwebs off, getting the rust off of their bones, and really getting their elbows out there and having some fun.
Yeah, as Crofty said.
Okay, here we go. I know what you can do. Don't let me down.
Great. Race strategy introduction. So yeah, I think we're just gonna do a default one stop Yeah, it's quicker than a two-stop, so we're gonna start on hards, and then kind of get on the mediums around lap 11, I think that says. So yeah. Not really gonna mess with any of the fuel load. I don't want to screw myself and have to be fuel saving the whole time. So we'll just keep all that default for now and kind of go from there. Car setup. You know, we can't change that because we're in Parc Fermé. So yeah, really excited. We're starting next to Lewis Hamilton, my idol. So that'll be fun. Let's get this formation lap going here. Make sure we turn our battery off here. Got warm up the tires, warm up the brakes. Get some temperature into everything here. Not really sure how important the formation lap is in this game. I know in recent games it was pretty big. But we'll see. Looks like Leclerc and Ferrari, or Leclerc and Hamilton both have hards as well as me. I'm in a Ferrari sandwich right now. These tires are cold. Without crashing myself, knowing me. I don't even know if this actually helps or not. Moving that wheel.
Okay, radar is clear. Weather is looking good for now.
A little bit of an overcast day, but so is Australia. Never know when it's gonna rain. A little nervous getting this underway here. Yeah, no rewinds, no assists. Let's see how it goes here. I'm a little worried about the pit entries. I really haven't done a pit entry or like the whole pit scenario. I haven't even done a formation like grid reset here. So we're gonna see how all this works. I'm trying to get a little bit of wheel spin, but I cannot do it. I probably have to drop it in the first gear. There we go. I don't get how I
Okay, that's not an ideal placement in your grid slot. You're going to need a good launch for the race start.
I don't know what I did wrong. Anyway, 5 red lights. And away we go racing. Get a cracking start. We're going around the outside, get around George Russell, and we're up into Q4. We're making those moves stick right away. Okay, let's see what it looks like from my POV here. 5 red lights, and away we go. Lewis got a really good jump. A little bit of a wheel spin, but we are on the battery. We are cracking. We are going. I don't know how we saved our front wing. We got to do a little slow-mo for you there. Front wing almost died. Skirt! Oh my god. We almost died right there. But anyway, we're up into P4 in a racing bull. Right behind Yuki. A little bit of a front lock. Not too bad. Just you can feel these tires feel very cold. There's no grip in it. I'm not really going to push it. Because that's usually flat, but I had to lift a little bit. A little bit of a lock up again on the front right. Not bad. Gotta use a lot of battery to defend because George is on my butt. It's gonna be very hard to defend because this car does not belong up here. So we're gonna do our best to try to keep it up here as much as we can. It's a purple sector 1, but I went away, so we'll see. It looks like Max is out front, followed by Piastri, Sonoda, and then myself. Yeah, George is hounding me in the back right now. George is not very happy that he's behind me. Using a lot of battery here.
All right, let's focus now for the rest of the race.
DRS is enabled
Okay,
now,
DRS will be enabled this lap. You can use it when you're within 1 second of the car ahead and in the DRS
Someone
zone.
has an issue. Looks like it's Lewis Hamilton. So let's see what happened with him. It looks like he's back in P10-ish area, fighting with the Aston Martins. It looks like he's getting passed by, it looks like Fernando Alonso, number 14. Getting them into turn 1. Oh, and the engine went for Lewis. A bad start for Ferrari for the year and him. And look at this. Max is in the gravel. What did he do? We are up at the P3. A little replay of what Max did here. And he just binned it. Just lost the rear end. And then, oh, he goes all the way to the back. Wow. So we are now the second leading Red Bull car, technically Red Bull sister car. So Max joins in P19. Yeah, now we're in P3. Yeah, definitely didn't expect this.
Okay, clear.
Purple sector 1, we're moving here. Yeah, this car has some speed in it for being 4th worst on the grid. And this, again, this is 90% AI from yesterday, no assists. Really proud of our showing here, but job's not done. Beautiful turns, 9 and 10 there. Really able to throw the car in. Yeah, 2 purple sectors are moving. Like Yuki and Piastri here. Drop it into 3rd gear here. Yeah, the AI just gets so much better traction out of this last turn. Like, I can't stay close because it feels like my car, I'm going to lose the rear end. Yuki steals my fastest lap of the race.
Yellow flag.
Another yellow flag here. We're on the back of Piastri here. A little bit of understeer there. Definitely feeling that dirty air from the car in front of me. The car's feeling really good in the high-speed corners, though. I will say that. And yet again, I'm using a lot of battery to kind of defend from George. Finally got DRS, able to save some then. Again, getting a little bit of understeer. Probably should have dropped it to 4th gear there. And George is knocking at the door.
You might experience some understeer now that you're in the wake of the car ahead. Try to get past as soon as possible.
Oh yes, I definitely could tell where we had some understeer already. And George is knocking on me, only a 10th back, I can hear him. Had a really bad turn 1 there. I turned in too early and then I tried to turn out of it. Everything I possibly can to stay in P3 with this car. Yeah, we're staying with Piastri though, so I'm pretty happy about that. Again, purple sector 2, that was a really bad turns 9 and 10 there. And way too deep. Got a lot of understeer. Thankfully, George is not on my rear end though, so we're good. So not a bad first 4 laps. Really happy we're in P3. So we're up 4 positions from our start. gained 3 of them pretty much on the opening turn.
Gap to your teammate behind, 9.7 seconds.
I got the better turn one. So we are staying with the DRS at Piastri, so that's good. Purple sector one, there we go. Now we're cooking. Getting a big run on Piastri here, but he does have the DRS on Yuki. And yeah, our car, I should have probably stayed behind him there. But, little love tap on the wall, but thankfully no damage. That does leave me susceptible for George Russell in the back now. A little bit too much curb there on turn 11. We survived though. Yeah, Australia's a really fun track though. I really do enjoy it. See, I don't know how the AI gets so much traction out of here.
Tyre condition still looking good.
He gains like 4/10 on me there. And then George is always hounding me on the straight here. I have to use so much battery just to survive. There we go. But then they suck at turn 1 and 2. And I was able to gain 4/10 right there. Really interesting. Really close to Piastri here. Yeah, we are showing out for the Red Bull crew though today. Having a Racing Bull in P3. Being the second leading Red Bull car. We are really getting out of Piastri. A little bit of a wiggle moment for him in the rear end there. Really pressuring him up to 2/10. We do get the DRS. We need a little bit of battery. Try to close that gap, but he does have DRS again on Yuki. He might get Yuki here. Nope, he doesn't, but he's on him. Might be able to get Yuki into turn 11 here. Too much curb there. Yep, he is. He's gonna go for it. But Yuki does fight back. Oh, this is helping me and George get close. This is helping all the cars behind these two here. They are fighting for it. Oh, Yuki's getting in there.
The Red Bull drivers just moved into first place.
Engineer getting a little bit of clean air there. A lot of understeer in the turn 1 there. George is right on here. A little bit of battery to defend. Oh, we're gonna look. Oh, and then a front lockup. A big mistake from us. And now we're into P4. I almost rented Piastri there, so yeah, that forced me to make a mistake. Yeah, it's annoying, but there's gonna be a lot of mistakes for me though. So I get used to everything. But now we're back in that P4 here, see if we can reel George Russell back into us now. So we are quicker in the straight line than him. Yeah, definitely not a place we're gonna turn here. Purple sector 2 yet again. So yeah, we do have speed. This car is quick. Orlando wants to have a run at us here. A little bit of an oversteer moment. We caught it though. We're good. Yeah, I think it's so much traction out of that turn. Like he gained like 3/10 on me there. That's crazy. Oh, we are right on George. Hello, lawnmower services right behind you. I think like, this car is really good at high speed downforce, but low speed turns are not good. Maybe that's a direction we gotta kind of go and upgrade for this car. Yeah, high speed feels good. Maybe not as good as other teams, but I can make it work.
Okay, mate, Norris behind. We want to keep them behind, please. This is super critical for our strategy.
Not sure how it's critical for our strategy, considering I don't think we were going to be up here, but we'll see. Yeah, we definitely are quicker on the straight line, I feel like, than George. Like, we can kind of gain on them a little bit. Really good braking point there for me. We'll close the gap on George. Just again, got this corner. He goes from 3/10 to 6/10. Yeah, he gains like half the time on me, and then I have no battery to defend here.
We're approaching the pit window, and you're going to be on mediums.
I'll understeer into there. The car's going to be very dirty after this race, I'll tell you that. Oh, a little bit of a rear lock. We're Tokyo drifting it around turn number 3. Let's see if we can get a POV of that from Orlando. This is, yeah, what it looks like in my car on my wheel. Yeah, Tokyo drifting it, sending it. Yeah, I think I just downshifted too quick there. We lost the motor end. Yeah, look like from Orlando here. Yeah, look at that. Oh, he saved it though. Looks like Lando is on us here again. Looking on the inside of us. I don't think he's gonna make it there. He sticks his nose out of there. I'm gonna say that would have been deadly for him. Look at this. Yuki and George, oh, they're colliding. I'm going to try to sneak myself around the outside here. And we're back up into P2. Oscar is running away from us though, but we are up into P2, the racing bull.
You're just starting to drop back from the car in front by about 2 seconds a lap now. Get your head down.
This is insane. Biblical scenes. See if we can try to get the Asher back. Gained a second on him already. See if we can bring him back though into play here. I am very worried about, oh, big snap of oversteer, but we saved it. We're good. Hit the curb. Yeah, the curbs are really unsettling the car, and you can tell these hard tires are about to be done. Yeah, pulled a second gap too from George and Yuki, so this is good. Looking really good. Really good turns 9 and 10 there. It really is different when you're not following the car, because then you really rely on all of your. I kind of braked way too early there. Yeah, he gained a little bit oversteer.
Okay, that's 4 seconds to the next car. Push.
Yeah, we're pushing.
Box, we're coming in this lap.
So we're push lap here. I'm very nervous about this pit entry.
We're increasing our gap on the car behind by around a second a lap.
Oh, wow. Oh, looks like George went into the pit. I'm about to say, I'm like, where'd George go? Williams is up too. It looks like a Ferrari pitted. Ferrari at George's pit. We're pulling time on Lando here. Piastri is running away though.
Remember, box this lap. Keep an eye on your distance to the speed limit line as you approach, and make sure you don't speed.
I don't think I've practiced the pit entry here, so we'll see. Oh, we absolutely bit it on the last turn. We locked up the fronts. Oh my god. Terrible. Terrible at us. Let's see here. Where is it? Oh, it's way further. What are we doing?
Okay,
oh,
mate, I'm afraid we didn't quite get what we needed there, but let's not worry about it. Get your head down now, chin up, And let's focus
Turn in,
right until
oh
the
boy.
checkered flag.
I turned in. I don't know why it gave me late, but yeah, that was a terrible, terrible pit entry.
Okay, let's go now. Come on. Your late turn-in meant we had a slower than planned pit stop, I'm afraid.
I don't get how I turned in late there, but whatever.
Okay, stay clear of the white line on the exit. We'll receive a penalty for dangerous driving if you cross onto the track.
This is not a good big exit here. Got a lot of work to do here now. We're down to P11 for my mistakes. Terrible out of me. Alright, let's lock in though. We can get these Aston Martins. They do have a quicker car than us, but we'll see. Gotta head down and lock in. Medium feel a lot better already. Got a lot more grip. Like Stroll and Alonso are fighting each other, so this should be able to help me bring me back in the picture, I should say. They keep squabbling about. And Liam is in for his stop here.
Liam's coming in for his stop now.
Let's see what we filter out here. Looks like we're P8. Yeah, big mistakes from us in the pit entry that we lost about 5 spots, 5-6 positions. Did take a second out of Stroll and Alonso, so we're getting there. We're getting there.
No need to worry about the tyre condition for now. Everything's looking good.
They're fighting amongst each other. They're helping me get back in this. Looks like Alonso does get ahead of Stroll here. No daddy orders today.
Okay, so we're leading our teammate by 9.9 seconds.
We are on them now. Sainz is actually behind me too. Sainz is having a good drive today. Williams does have a good car though too, so it's expected. A little bit of understeer through there, not too bad though.
Okay, mate, Stroll ahead. We don't want to let this hold us up too long, so do your best to get past and get on with the race.
Get Stroll up in a little bit of a battery. Get that DRS open. Oh, he's gonna squeeze me. Looks like we are past him there. Down the gears we go. Alright, targets, sights are set on Alonso. We do get DRS too because of the detection point we were behind. See if we can get Fernando. Giving him a look up the inside on turn 11, but really not a good place to overtake there, so we'll let him live another lap here. I realized I just had my battery on this whole time. I should have had it off. Really hard. You have a lot of things to manage when you're driving. Yeah, my car feels like it's on ice there, but that's normal. Fernando is behind me. I got a second gap on him though, so we're not doing bad. Take a healthy amount of curb on turn 1 yet again. See if we can get close to Lance here. Oh no, Fernando. Get the wheel on the grass there. It's going to force us wide over the curb. Made a couple little mistakes, but overall they haven't really costed me there. Besides the colossal lockup and then the pit entry, of course. Reeling in Alonso here. Turn on that DRS. I think we're going to be close enough. He's going to shut the door there. Yeah, I don't want to rear end him there. Yeah, purple sector 2 yet again. So we do have some speed in this car, as we know. We got 5 laps to catch him. I think Lando's kind of out of touch for us. Never really get him. Looks like Sainz did get Stroll as well, and he is knocking on my door.
The pace is strong, but be aware these tyres need to go the distance.
Carlos is knocking at my door. Knocking on the doorstep of Fernando here. We're gonna try to give him a look up here. Pick the inside, he defends the outside. Oh, he squeezes me on the grass there. See if we get DRS. Whose horsepower is gonna win here, Honda or Mercedes?
Yes, mate, we hit the target. Nice work. Okay, keep an eye on that gap ahead, please.
There we go, we did get the job done, so now I have P6. Carlos Sainz is trying to not work on Fernando. Both me and Sainz are carving up the field right now. Or at least trying to be the best of the rest for the midfield. Looks like Lando is 5.7 ahead. I think he is a little bit too far out of reach, but we're gonna try. Looks like Alonso and Sainz, that gap is closing for them. So let's see if Sainz is probably going to make a move here, like I did on Fernando. Good turns 9 and 10, we'll see. He does get the move done. Let's take a look on his onboard here. He had a lot more battery than me, holy. Oh, Sainz almost dies there, Jesus. How much sheer horsepower he still has, and he sends it on the outside, jeez. He has a sight set on me with a lot more battery. Three laps to do my best to hold Carlos at bay. I wonder who is in the lead. I think it's still Piastri, but we'll see who P2 and P3 are going to be. You can't really tell on the map. It looks like it's Yuki and P2, based on the little color dots. We'll fast forward to their POV
okay,
in a
so
second
gap
here.
to the car ahead.
Purple sector.
5.5 seconds.
We're cooking. We're cooking. Looks like George is having a look on Yuki here. Look at that toe and slipstream and DRS. Oh, he's gonna send it. Oh! Jeez. George is up into P2 here. purple sector 1, slower sector 2. I don't know how. Those are some good turns, 9 and 10. Not bad at all. Gap for science is 1.3. A healthy gap for now. He is out of my DRS. Turned in or braked a little early there, but I am realizing now, like your race pace and qualifying pace, you just want to be able to be consistent. You know, oh, big snap of oversteer. Turn 13 and 14. That is going to open the door for Carlos here. He's on 7/10 gap as of now. Yeah, the biggest thing, race pace, is consistency. Like, yeah, it's good to be quick, but like, how quick can you be consistently? Like, can you do minute 21s, like consistently, or can you do like a minute 19 pushing, and then you slow down to minute 22? Can you make mistakes? Yeah, it's definitely a tricky balancing game that I gotta get used to. Alright, looks like Yuki's gonna have another run on George here. Gonna get payback. Same spot. It's clipping. He's gonna send it around the outside yet again. A little deja vu move on him. Alrighty. So it looks like currently we will be the second Red Bull car. Our second highest scoring Red Bull car, because I think Max is still back there. Yeah, it looks like his dot is right there on the bottom. He's kind of in front of all the rest of the second, third pack. Looks like it's going to be white flag this time around here. One more to go. Sainz is a second in me here. Second on me, shouldn't have said that, but whatever. He is in the DRS on me, so gotta use some good battery to defend.
Okay, final lap. Let's go. Final lap.
Lawn mowing services. Should have probably dropped it in the fourth gear there, because here we had no revs coming out of that corner. Slow and steady here. No big mistakes, and we're on for a P6. At one position. We were up to P2, but some mistakes costed me here. Trying to save a little bit of battery here, looking for the end. 7/10, so I don't think you're gonna have a look up the inside here on me. Oscar Piastri is the winner here. Sainz is having a look. Could be a drag race to the line. Playing all the battery we have left, and we do get P6.
All right, race over. Take care of the car on the way in.
Oof. First points, debut points. They're not bad. We were on for a podium, but we kind of bend it. Driver of the day, Pierre Gasly. Sad. Should have been me. No, I'm just kidding. Oof, we did
and
survive
an
though.
award-winning day for Oscar Piastri as he takes the checkered flag and wins.
Well, they kept us guessing during pre-season testing. We all wondered who it was going to be, and to have them drawn out here today, that they are the ones to beat, just goes to show that all the work they put in has really counted.
All right, looks like P1 was Oscar. George looks like P2. And P3
From lights out
was
to the checkered flag, this is what they're racing for. It's points and a trip to the podium. And your winner today, the man from down under. Congratulations,
P3
Oscar
is George.
Piastri.
Okay. Oh yeah, Yuki did get him back for P2. Could have been us on there, but we did have some big mistakes. take a look at some results here. Some podium pass XP, baby. Alrighty.
It's been an absolutely wild weekend of Formula One action, and I can't wait to see what's next.
Yeah, so it looks like we got 8 points. Minute 21.589 was our best. Quickest was a minute 21.19. So I mean, we were 4/10 off quickest lap. So yeah, save that replay just in case, you know. But yeah, overall, that was a solid race out of us considering our car. Liam got 12th, Max 11th. Yeah, he didn't get a point. He wasn't able to catch up to Stroll. He was close, 2/10 off. So he was making a charge up the field. Looks like Esteban had a DNF too. I didn't even see when he retired. So yeah, Ocon and Lewis for the double DNF. So not a good start for Ferrari, but a good start for us. And we are beating Liam Lawson here. The face is so cheesy. Alrighty, but yeah, appreciate everyone stopping by, watching the first race of the season, second episode of the series. But yeah, really looking forward to seeing where this goes. This race was really fun. I definitely have a lot to learn, but I'm really up for the challenge and ready to see where we can take this team, because I really do think Racing Bulls can, you know, punch above their weight and you know, kind of rival maybe one day the actual Red Bull team. But yeah, we'll see. Appreciate everyone for stopping by yet again, and I look forward to seeing you guys as the series goes on. Leave a like, comment, and let me know what you thought. And yeah, we'll see you next time. Appreciate it, and have a beautiful rest of your guys' day.